Despite a disappointing 2014-15 season, the Needham boys hockey team looked to close this year on a positive note in their final game this past Monday against Brockton. Hoping to send the seniors out with one last hurrah, the boys came ready to set the tone early. We head to the ice now for those highlights for you. Just over a minute in, face-off in the offensive zone for the Rockets. Jeff Atkinson is going to win it and pass it over to the wide-open Sean Arno, who puts that puck home. Early 1-0 lead for the good guys. Later in the first now, Needham trying to kill off a penalty. Puck sent around the boards and controlled by Brockton. Ian Peterson shoots it on from the point and just trickles by Aiden Murray. We are tied up at 1. We move late in the second period now. Another offensive zone face-off that's controlled by the Rockets. Daniel Caruso will send the puck on net, and watch closely here, folks, as Arno tips it perfectly over the shoulders of the Brockton goaltender. Needham regains the lead 2-1. The Bucks is trying for the tying goal again as Needham turns it over in their own zone here. Murray, however, denies Justin Allen to keep the lead intact. He would go on to shut out Brockton through those final 2 periods. And Michael Oakes puts the icing on the cake with an empty net goal here off the neutral zone faceoff. Rockets close this season with a 3-1 triumph over Brockton on President's Day. Meanwhile, the girls hockey team was also in action Monday with a home game. It wasn't your typical home game, however, as the Rockets hosted the playoff-bound Dedham Marauders at Buck Ice Rink, and you guessed it, Dedham. Nevertheless, the contest provided the perfect test for Needham as they get ready for tournament time. We move to those highlights for you now. We start in the first period as usual. Needham gets a 2-on-1 break here. Regina Longley skates it in the zone, sends it across to Katie Belva, who dekes Gloria Belfer and beats her with the forehand. Rockets strike first. The ladies are pumped. Lead doesn't last long, unfortunately, as Dedham's Sam Gerard gets the puck behind the net, circles in front, and slips it by Dana Campbell to tie this game up. End of the first, Courtney Sullivan plays off the half wall and creates a rush for the Marauders. Fluky play you're going to see here as Sullivan takes a shot that looks to be knocked away by Campbell, but she actually tips it into her own net. Needham falls behind on that tough break, 2-1. Skip ahead, though, to the final minutes of the second period. Rockets with the pressure, trying to knot this game up. Puck sent into the corner. Finally will be corralled by Needham and out to Belva, who rips an absolute laser to tie this one, folks, at deuces. Third period we go now. Rockets down 3-2. They gain possession and dump it in, looking for that tying goal once more. They get it courtesy of Elizabeth Hernberg, who tucks it by the goalie here. It's not over yet, though, folks. Fast forward to the final seconds we go. The Marauders are going to toss the puck on net. It sneaks out here, you see, to a Dedham player, but Caitlin Strauss makes the game-saving play right there. Buzzer sounds, fortunately, for Needham. They come out with a 3-3 tie to finish the regular season at 13-4-3. The girls will now wait for the tournament seedings to come out this weekend as they prepare for what hopes to be a deep playoff run. We switch over to the court now as the girls basketball team played their final regular season home game last night when they played host to Attleboro. It was also senior night for the Rockets as the team honored Maeve Sussman, Rachel Chen, and Juliana Gaines prior to the game. Needham took a 19-18 lead into halftime, but unfortunately could not hold on, falling by a final score of 58-48. Their attention does now turn, though, to the postseason as they join both the boys basketball and the aforementioned girls hockey teams in anxiously waiting their seedings for the playoffs.